Spiritual awakening is not about seeing halos or lights, but starting to see the profound truth about yourself and the world you inhabit every single day. It is the quiet moment when you realize that to move forward on this path, there are certain heavy things you must finally leave behind you. The silence of the morning speaks volumes, echoing the hidden changes happening deep within your soul as you prepare to shed your old, tired skin today. We often cling to the past because it is familiar, yet the true essence of freedom lies in the courage to walk into the unknown alone. Recall the noise of the life you once led, the constant rush and the endless demands that drowned out the soft whispers of your own inner guidance. The digital echoes and social pressures were once the walls of your prison, keeping you distracted from the simple beauty of the present and the now. Now, in this stillness, you are beginning to understand that true power comes not from doing more, but from being more in every breath you take. As the fog of the old self lifts, a new horizon appears, inviting you to step into a reality where you are finally the master of yourself. This is the start of your journey toward spiritual sovereignty, a path paved with 5 silent farewells that will change the way you see everything forever. The first farewell is to the desperate need for external recognition. We often spend our entire lives performing for an audience that isn't even truly watching. When you look in the mirror, do you see yourself, or do you see the version of you that you hope others will find acceptable and worthy? To be free, to be. Bao, you must stop trying to be someone in the eyes of the world and start being the person you were before the world intervened. Walking away from the need for applause is a lonely path at first, but it is the only road that leads back to your authentic self. When your hands are no longer reaching for validation, they are finally free to hold the simple gifts that life offers you in each passing moment. Nature does not seek approval to bloom or to fall. It simply exists in its own perfect timing, and you are invited to do the same. When you no longer need the world to clap for you, you finally begin to hear the steady, beautiful pulse of your own courageous heart beating. There is a quiet dignity in being unknown. In this space, you can grow without the pressure of expectations or the fear of being judged harshly. Let the wind carry away the names and titles you once clung to. They were never who you really were, only masks you wore for safety. In a happiness that doesn't require an audience is the most resilient kind. It is a flame that burns steadily, even when the world is completely dark. By saying goodbye to the need for recognition, you say hello to a freedom that no one can give you and no one can ever take. The second farewell is to the obsession with an ideal future. We spend so much energy planning for a perfection that may never actually arrive. We treat the present like a waiting room for a better life, missing the only moment where life is actually happening, right here and now. Time is not a resource to be managed, but a flow to be experienced. Every grain of sand represents a breath you will never have again. Patience is not waiting for something to happen. It is the art of being fully present while things unfold in their own natural, perfect time. To live in the future is to live in a ghost world. To live in the present is to finally touch the reality of your existence. When you stop chasing the next thing, your mind becomes like a still lake, able to reflect the truth without distortion or any restless agitation. The ideal version of you in the future is a distraction from the beautiful, growing, and perfectly imperfect version of you that is here today. Every action taken in the present has a ripple effect. By being fully here, you influence your future more than any amount of anxious worrying. Saying goodbye to expectations is the only way to truly show up for your life. It allows you to accept what is rather than what should be. Feel the texture of the now, the warmth of the sun, the coolness of the air, the weight of your body. This is where life lives. The future will come as it will. By letting go of your grip on it, you find that the present is more than enough for you. Freedom is not reaching a destination. It is the realization that where you are right now is exactly where you are meant to be today. The third farewell is to the mask of constant strength. We are taught that vulnerability is a weakness, but it is actually our greatest strength. We carry heavy shields to protect our hearts, but those same shields prevent us from feeling the warmth of true connection and inner peace. To wake up is to become honest with your own pain. It is the courage to admit when you are tired, hurt, or simply overwhelmed. Inside every strong person is a child waiting to be seen and heard. True healing begins when we stop pretending that we are unbreakable. Accepting your vulnerability doesn't make you fragile, it makes you human. It allows the light to enter the cracks that you once tried to hide. You don't have to have all the answers. You don't have to be the one who never falls. You just have to be real with yourself. By putting down the mask, you stop performing and start living. You allow yourself the grace to be imperfect in a world obsessed with perfection. So, when you look at your own reflection with kindness instead of judgment, you begin to see the beauty in your scars and your struggles. The moment you accept that you are not okay is the exact moment you actually begin to be okay. Honesty is the first step to freedom. There is a profound peace in surrender, not surrendering to defeat, but surrendering to the truth of your own feelings and your own heart. You are allowed to be soft. You are allowed to feel. In this softness, you find a resilience that no mask could ever provide for you. The fourth farewell is to the Kau Chat Kiem Soat, the desperate desire to control everything. We hold on tightly because we fear the unknown. We believe that control brings safety, but in reality, it only brings anxiety. The more we grasp, the more we realize how little we hold. True freedom is found in the palm of an open hand. It is the understanding that life flows better when we stop trying to direct it. The sky doesn't try to hold on to the clouds, and the river doesn't try to hold on to the water. They simply let the flow happen naturally. To be at peace with uncertainty is to be at peace with life itself. Most things are beyond our influence, and that is perfectly okay. When you stop trying to be the director of the universe, you can finally enjoy the show. Life is a mystery to be lived, not solved. Inhale the vastness of the world and exhale your need to manage it. You are a part of this great dance, not its master. The world keeps turning without your permission. The stars shine without your effort. Trust in the intelligence that moves the entire universe today. Let go of the how and the when. Focus only on your why and your presence. The rest will unfold in its own perfect way. Control is an illusion that keeps us small. Letting go is a reality that makes us infinite. Choose the freedom of the unknown over security. By saying goodbye to control, you say hello to the magic of the unexpected. This is where your true spiritual adventure begins to take flight. The fifth farewell is to the labels and identities we have allowed others to place upon us. We are not our jobs, our titles, or roles. Think of this as a ritual of cleansing. We wash away the dirt of expectations to find the pure, original essence that lies beneath it all. Who are you when no one is looking? Who are you when you have no title to hide behind and no achievements to list out? Strip away the layers of what the world told you to be. Slice through the definitions that have kept you confined in a narrow, small box. There is an immense joy in being nobody. When you are no one special, you are free to be everything and anything at the same time. Your value is inherent. It was there the day you were born, and it will be there long after your titles are forgotten by the world. A simple life is not a small life. It is a life lived with clarity, where you finally recognize the extraordinary in the very ordinary moments. When you stop identifying with your labels, you start identifying with your existence. You become a witness to life rather than a victim of circumstances. You are the silence between the words. You are the space between the thoughts. You are the awareness that observes the world without any judgment. Enjoy the freedom of being unmapped and undefined. You are a living, breathing miracle that no word or label could ever hope to fully capture. By letting go of who you thought you were, you become who you actually are. This is the ultimate homecoming for your tired, wandering soul. The fifth farewell is the most profound. It is the end of the ego's reign and the beginning of the spirit's true, eternal freedom today. This journey of 5 farewells is not a one-time event, but a daily practice. It is a continuous returning to the center of your being. Leaving the old self behind is not a loss, it is an expansion. You are clearing the space for a much larger life to emerge. As you sleep, let the old versions of you fade into the shadows. They served their purpose, but they are no longer needed for your growth. Freedom is not a destination you reach. It is the way you walk, the way you breathe, and the way you choose to see yourself. May you find the courage to say goodbye to what no longer serves you, and the wisdom to welcome what is emerging from within you. In the darkness, the light of your true self shines most brightly. It is a light that can never be extinguished by the world outside. Thank you for walking this path of awakening today. Remember that every breath is a chance to start over and to be truly free. Go forth with a light heart and an open spirit. The world is waiting for the real you to finally show up and shine bright. Farewell to the old, and welcome to the new. May your soul be free, and may your heart always be at peace. Thank you. Knowledge only gains value when it is shared. If you found this video helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel so you never miss out on future insights.